Happy Wednesday, people, and welcome back to my channel. For those of y'all who are new here, my name is Jasmine. I am a mom and a wife just trying to figure out life. And let's rewind a bit. I have not made a video in about 2 weeks because, y'all, truthfully and honestly, life has been beating me. I got sick 2 weeks ago. And to overcome that sickness was so hard. I talked about that in my last vlog. I had a sinus infection, and the sinus infection was so bad that it was putting pressure on my teeth. Come to find out, I have to get my wisdom teeth taken out, and it was a whole situation. Then last week, y'all, I don't know, work just was working me. And I literally feel like I'm in a season where, and I'm getting ready to wash my face. Y'all know I love CeraVe. I am in a season where I really do feel like God is preparing me for a pivot and a change. Like, it is ridiculous the amount of things that I've had to experience over the last few weeks. Also, please make sure you wash your hands before you wash your face. That is very important. I have been dealing with just so much, and not necessarily negative things, but I don't know if you all have ever been in a season where you know it is time for you to pivot. It is time for you to do something different, and you're trusting God to align your steps and follow and like order your steps on the path that you're supposed to take. That's kind of the season that I'm in right now. It is so crazy to think that my daughter is about to be 1, y'all. She turned 10 months last week. We are 2 months away from being 1. My son is literally about to graduate from kindergarten. Like, I feel like this past year has just blown by so fast. And I am so grateful and so blessed for the way that things have turned out. However, now I'm at a season where it's time to lock in. Oh, this is messy. Lock in and do things for me. And that has been so hard, trying to like not refine myself. Like, realign with who I was before pregnancy, because I don't necessarily think I'll ever go back to that version of myself. But I 100% know that I need to figure out who I am and what I want to do and who I want to be in this season. Many of you may not know. But I do have a PhD. I have a PhD in community psychology. So I am Dr. Hence my YouTube name, Fashion Doc, because I love fashion and I do have a PhD. And so I also just have been thinking about, like, I put so much energy, effort, and time into building up myself and going after the things that I desired, and also, please do not wipe your face with a towel. Get you some disposable microfiber towelettes. Thank me later. But I literally have like dedicated my life to bettering myself and doing more. And at the time, I was a single mom, so my motivation was really like wanting to do better for my son and wanting to pursue my degree, knowing that it would give me more of an ability to be present in his life and financially be able to provide for him. And now here I am. Well, I graduated in 2023. Here I am about 3 years later. I'm remarried to the love of my life. We've welcomed a daughter into this world, and now I just kind of feel like stuck. And I have been in such a rut that I just have been not wanting to create content, not wanting to come on camera, feeling self-conscious in my postpartum appearance, trying to figure out ways to regain my confidence, getting back to me. If you know me, you know I love a good hair dye. So I got my little skunk patch back, trying to figure out ways to really just like realign myself with the person that I want to be and the person that I always have been, a creative, an empath, like all of these things that I really feel like I had to silence over the past year specifically, to truly lean into motherhood. Like, I don't think people understand that motherhood really is a sacrifice. And I have made sacrifices to ensure that I am who I need to be for my children. I have been blessed to be able to be at home with my baby for the past year and not have to worry about paying for school and not have to worry about her being harmed. But Now, the opposite side of that is like, it is time for her to socialize with other kids, you know? It is time for mommy to get out there and be able to have time to go to the gym and to, you know, go to a 8 a.m. hot Pilates class and do all the things that I need to do. And my husband has an amazing new job where he is able to emotionally feel a lot better. And that was a sacrifice. You know, I had to stick with him in the last season of his journey in order to support him as he shifted and changed. And also sugar scrub, y'all. Like, get that dead skin off them lips. And really supporting him as he pivoted and changed. And now I feel like it's starting to be my turn, you know? And trying to figure out, like, what that looks like and what that feels like. So I am back. I am going to do my best to continue to show up authentically online for myself and for all the other moms and wives out there that are really just trying to figure it out. Life has no blueprint. And I feel like the reality is that, like, we are in a society that tells us that life has to look one way or feel one way or be one way, when in reality, like, it really does not. And so, thank y'all for listening to my ramble, but I needed to get that off my chest. I just did my skincare and I'm gonna get in the shower because I do have an 11 a.m. meeting, and I also am going to try to do my nails today. I have been learning how to do my own no-chip manicures at home, simply because this year I just was not able to get to a nail salon. I had a newborn, you know? And so I have gotten really, really good, actually. I just ordered some tools and stuff to allow me to do more of the geometric designs and lines that I really love. I really like clean, crisp designs. If anything, very artistic leaning, very abstract. And so I have been working on that. And then I also kind of want to figure out some new thumbnails for my page that just are more aligned with, like, my artsy style. I feel like the thumbnails that I have been using have been more like general, I guess. And so that's another thing of, as I'm getting back into my authentic self, wanting to create authentic content that's not necessarily geared toward what everybody else is doing, but really in alignment with the things that I want to do. And so I think for me, it's just figuring out kind of like what that looks like and what that feels like, and being able to honestly show up for myself. Yeah, so like I said, I am getting back to me. Also need to take my vitamin. I don't know, y'all. What do y'all think? I just started taking Black Girl vitamins this week. The flavor is great. I don't know. I guess I will have to see, like, over time how it feels. But I also started taking these vaginal probiotic gummies because, like I said, I am a postpartum mom who had a C-section. And so I have been really trying to take care of my lady bits to ensure that all things kind of reset, because my husband and I do want to have another baby. We want to have one more, probably maybe when my daughter is about 3. My son will be about 9 turning 10. I feel like that's a good balance. So yeah, I really like these. I really like the flavor of these as well. They are pineapple, and they also have vitamin C. I'm always trying to watch my sugar intake in vitamins. And then these are orange, cherry, and strawberry flavored, and the sugar is pretty low as well. I always take my Good Faithful iron supplements. I take these one a day around lunchtime to ensure that I'm getting my iron. And then I also started taking calcium, magnesium, and zinc. I have heard that it's best to take anything with magnesium at night because it really helps with sleep. So I'm trying to get back into a routine of taking my vitamins or drinking my water. doing all the things I need to do, because I'm realizing that health is wealth. I had been in the gym for 2 years straight before I had my daughter. And y'all, I was so healthy. Like my appetite, my portion control, the amount of protein and stuff I was intaking. And so this week I started doing at home workouts, and I made it to day 3. Super excited. My body is a little bit sore, but that's what it's all about. So yes, I have an 11 o'clock meeting. Let me hurry up, get in the shower, and I will be back once I am dressed and ready to hop into the day. But thank y'all so much for being patient, and let's get this vlog together. I have a lot of things going on this week. My son has an assembly and a few other things, so I'm super excited to take y'all along with me. So I will be right back. I know, I'm like, I should have put me a little dashiki on.
They worked hard, stood up for what was right, and made history so that everyone could have more freedom.
Happy Friday, beautiful people. We made it to the end of the week. Make some noise. So, I woke up this morning and first of all, I'm stuffy, so I apologize for how I sound. But I woke up this morning and I thought that I had some back-to-back work meetings. Oh, sorry. And I found out that I do not. Yes. So I am getting ready to finish up some tasks. I have been in the process all week of resetting my daughter's sleep schedule so that she goes to bed earlier. And my baby took a nap at 9 o'clock. Which means that she will take her next nap around 1 o'clock, which means that she will go to bed at a reasonable time. These are all small wins for me as a mom, especially a second time around new mom. And then I am going to place a Sam's Club order, pay some bills, probably place a Mariano's order or some other place where I can get my meat and produce, because I do not like picking up certain foods from like Instacart and things like that, because I feel like people always get my orders wrong or they pick moldy fruit. So I'm trying to see what store I can go in with my baby when I wake up. And then I also need to get me some lunch, because your girl has not eaten and it is 10:30 in the morning and I don't feel like eating breakfast this late. So I am going to try and see where I want to order some food from. I've been trying to eat as healthy as possible. So I'm going to try to figure out where I can get some healthy lunch from, or go out and just go to lunch with my baby. And then, yeah, I have a workout class that I'm super excited about taking tomorrow. I think it's called Matcha and Matt and Matcha and Movement, something like that. But it has the word matcha in it, so I'm there, honey. And yeah, I am pouring into me. As I discussed earlier in this vlog, like, it's super important as a mom that I am giving myself grace to be, to grow, to learn, to try new things, to reinvent myself. So I am currently watching my girl Aaliyah's face. If you know, you know, getting some work done. And then when baby girl works up, I am going to get the rest of my day started. I was going to do my hair, but I don't think it makes sense because I'm going to go to a workout class. And then we also have a cleaning service coming in tomorrow to clean all of the vents in our whole entire house, which I'm super excited about. My kids have allergies. My husband has been having allergies. Now my nose is stuffy and I really feel like it just needs to get clean. So they will be coming first thing in the morning. My husband will be holding it down so I can go to my workout class. And then I want to find something fun for us to do on Sunday. I want us to go to church because it's the first Sunday of the month.
And then after that, hopefully I can find a really fun activity. It seems like it's about to warm up here in Chicago as well. So I'm excited about that. So yes, I have lots of things to do, but at the same time, nothing to do. So I'm going to get my task done. And if I go somewhere cutesy for lunch, I will vlog that. If not, I'm just going to order some DoorDash and call it a day. But I also feel like getting out in the world may make my nose feel better. But traveling with a baby, y'all know it gets crazy. And sometimes I just prefer to kind of like let her be around the house. So I might order something really healthy, maybe like Panera, or I've been eating these like rice bowls from this hibachi place, this black-owned hibachi place here in Chicago that have been hitting. So I'm going to see. I think my baby is waking up. So I'm going to go grab her. And then I'll see y'all later. Yeah, I'm going to see y'all later. So I have to pick up my baby in 35 minutes. And I am about to try and run to get my eyebrows done because I have not gotten my eyebrows done in like 2 months. And a big part of feeling like myself is looking like myself. So the nail shop is like maybe like 15, no, not even 15, probably like 7 minutes away. And I feel like if they don't have a wait, I can get in and get out. So I'm gonna drive over there and see. If it's a wait, I'm gonna just turn back around and go get my baby. So y'all, we are on a mission, and I think I'm gonna make it. I think I'm gonna make it. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. So yes, let's do this. So yeah, called the nail place, y'all, and the wait is 15 minutes, which means I won't be seen for 15 minutes, which means I probably won't be done for 30 minutes, and that's not gonna work for me because I have to get my baby. So eyebrows are gonna have to wait. I'm trying to see how I can waste some time. Maybe I'll grab like a coffee or something, or tea, or swing by a store and just kind of sit and wait. But plan failed, and that's the life, you know. And I don't want to go into any random eyebrow place because people will tear your eyebrows up. Also, cleanliness is like super important, and a whole bunch of other things. I have 3 shops that I will go get my eyebrows done in the whole city. One on 103rd, one on 81st and Stony, and one on 55th. Ooh, 50. What is that? 53rd and Cottage, 51st and Cottage, something, honey. But yeah, I might have to sneak out tomorrow while my kids are sleeping, go get my brows done, because I'm gonna pick up my baby and I'm gonna go play with him in the backyard because it's like 60 degrees here in Chicago. So why not? I'm also not feeling the best, so I don't think it's wise to go and like lay with my face exposed to other people. So yeah, I'm gonna try to sneak over to Stony and get me a medicine ball from Starbucks or something. Actually, you know what, let me just go to my baby's school, because you know how you plan to do something and then the plan just goes awry, and I would hate for my baby to be standing out here waiting for me to pick him up. So I'm just gonna drive slow. Actually, I probably am gonna stop in this store and pick up my baby some diapers, and then that should waste enough time for me to be able to go get my son. So I'll be back. Good morning, beautiful people. I am on my way to a workout class. It's called Matcha and Moves. I'm excited, nervous, but excited. One of my close friends is supposed to be meeting me there, so we'll see. I'm excited to get moving. I cooked my family breakfast before I left, chewing on some grapes for me, and I'm probably gonna grab me food afterward. It's being held in a black-owned coffee shop, which is super cool. So I'm excited to also just kind of see what's on their menu and what they have that I can eat and snack on. Oh, sorry, y'all. This road is bumpy. Well, I can snack on to eat when I leave. So let's go work out. Happy Sunday, everybody. It is time to get ready to close out this vlog. It has been a very restful and productive Sunday. I woke up this morning. I cooked a really heavy breakfast because I was starving. And I know my family was starving, and that was really tasty. My husband is now working on one of the home projects that we've been having on our list. We bought our house last year. We love our home, but we know that there are some improvements that are needed to really make this sellable when we decide we want to leave. And one of those is having a pantry. This mama needs a pantry. I need to be able to put dry goods and take things off of my countertop and be less claustrophobic and move things into a pantry. So he is working on that today. My son is out in the garage with him. Baby girl is napping, and I just prepped dinner. Y'all, I also went grocery shopping, and I'm about to brag a little bit because I don't know, I love a full refrigerator, y'all. Like, okay, I got my protein yogurts, my cheeses, because I'm doing macaroni for date night with me and my man tomorrow. I got my daughter's watermelon, my son's lunch food. I prepped dinner tonight. I'm doing chicken quarters, and then I'm doing honey glazed carrots, so I was able to prep that. We got all our fruits and veggies. I love a good fruit and veggie drawer, and then we have some iced teas that we kind of sporadically drink throughout the week. I need to get this section together, but that's just not where I'm at right now. And then I also got me and my hubby some wine because tomorrow for date night, we're doing steak, balsamic glaze, Brussels sprouts, macaroni and cheese, and we're gonna have wine. We do our date nights on Monday, but in the interest of the economy and saving money, I was like, babe, let's cook. So I am excited for that. Plus, I have so many meetings tomorrow outside of the house that I do not want to then turn around. I have to go out for date night. So I am getting ready to put up the dishes, wash the other dishes, and then I am going to lay my son's clothes out. He's back with his dad this week, Monday through Wednesday, so I just want to get everything out the way for him. And then I am going to go kick my feet up and watch a little bit of YouTube. I got to finish my girls' vlog this week that I have been watching. And yeah, so I am going to close the vlog out here. Thank you all so much for those who have been patient with me as I have come back online. After all of the things, I hope to see you in the next vlog. This week is pretty packed, so I'm going to try to vlog as much as I can. And I'm hoping that I have some good news about this opportunity that I applied for maybe 2 weeks ago. So fingers crossed, prayers up for that. I hope that you all have an amazing rest of your week, and I will see you all in next week's vlog. Bye.